boys and girls. Happy Friday. Welcome to day 9 and our theme of I am amazing, I feel fine. Let's get started with today's lesson. So we have been talking all about our feelings, and we talked a lot yesterday about the feelings thermometer. Now remember, whatever feeling you're feeling, you might feel it just a little bit or a whole lot. So when you're feeling a feeling just a little, it would be down here on the feelings thermometer. But if you're having a really super great big feeling, like you're super excited, super happy, or even super mad, that would be up here on the feelings thermometer at like a 4 or a 5. How excited would you be to get a new pet? Some of you might be so excited you'd have a 4 or a 5. Some of you, maybe you don't want a new pet. Maybe you already have one and you don't want to take care of another one, so you might be down here at a 1 or a 2. Everybody has different feelings, and that's okay. That's why it's important for us to know the feelings words so we can tell other people about our feelings. And we can use the feelings thermometer so they know how big our feelings are. Okay, we're going to go to our think, pair, share question. How do you feel when you meet someone new? Let's think about that. Yeah, we all feel different ways. Some of us might feel a little nervous, a little shy. Maybe we're not sure of new friends at first. Some of us might just be really excited right away. And whatever you're feeling, that's perfectly okay. I get excited to meet all my new students every year. So exciting. I love that first part of school where we're all getting to know each other. And then a lot of you like the part where our friends aren't new anymore. We know them really well, and then we get excited. So maybe you're excited right away when someone is new, or maybe you like to get to know them a little bit better first. We have 2 new feelings words today. I'm going to pull up our vocabulary cards. They are proud and shy. Shy is that feeling that we just talked about. I'm going to pull up my book dictionary before we do our digital dictionary. Remember, a dictionary is a tool that we use that helps us figure out what new words mean. So if I look at the word proud, it tells me that when you feel proud, you feel really good about yourself. You might feel proud the first time you're able to do something all by yourself, like riding your bike or tying your shoes. So that is proud. Now let's look at shy. Sometimes we feel shy when we're around new people. When we feel shy, we're quiet. Maybe we even try to hide from others. So if I were to make a sentence with the word shy, I might say, you might have been shy on your first day of school. Now let's watch our digital dictionary. And the sound should be working well, so here it goes.
Proud. When you feel proud, you're feeling good about yourself or about something you've done. The elephant feels proud that he's able to ride his bicycle all by himself.
Oops.
Silly elephant. He was very proud though, wasn't he?
Shy. Being shy means you get worried when you have to meet new people. Shy people often get very quiet, or they might even try to hide so they don't have to talk to folks they don't know very well. The elephant tried to introduce the hippo to the great cellist Yo-Yo Ba, but the hippo was too shy to meet him.
So those are our new feelings words. Proud and shy. Now, before we think about some other feelings and write in our journal about them, we're going to learn a brand new rhyme. You got so good at the I am listening rhyme. I know you're really great listeners. So we're going to try a new one that's called sometimes. So I'm going to teach it to you first, and then we will watch it with our kinder friends. So you can try repeating after me. Sometimes I'm disappointed, but sometimes I'm glad. Sometimes I'm happy, but sometimes I'm sad. When I can't, I feel frustrated. When I can, I feel proud. Sometimes I feel tired. Sometimes I shout out loud. Today I laughed. Yesterday I cried. I have so many feelings that are inside. Sometimes I speak so quietly. Sometimes I need to pout. So many feelings inside of me trying to get out. All right, let's watch our kinder friends do it.
Sometimes I'm disappointed, but sometimes I'm glad. Sometimes I'm happy, but sometimes I'm sad. When I can't, I feel frustrated. When I can, I feel proud. Sometimes I feel tired. Sometimes I shout out loud. Today I laughed. Yesterday I cried. I have so many feelings that are inside. Sometimes I speak so quietly. Sometimes I need to pout. So many feelings inside of me trying to get out.
Very good with your feelings. Even if you didn't know all the words, I know you were making good feelings faces. And remember, we can tell how each other feels just by our faces. Okay, we're going to get out our journals and we're going to open them up to day 9. And we're going to write about a time that our feelings were hurt. So sometimes we hurt our bodies if we fall off our bike or fall down, we get hurt. Now we're talking about a time that our feelings were hurt. So it made us sad. Maybe a friend said something that wasn't so nice, or something else happened that hurt your feelings. Maybe a brother or sister didn't want to share, or they didn't want to play with you. Remember in our story, Jamaica Tag Along, how Jamaica's older brother did not want her tagging along to play basketball, and that really hurt her feelings, didn't it? Wasn't very nice. But they realized in the end that they have more fun when they play together, huh? Okay, here comes my journal. Just a second. Day number 9 in our journal. There it is. Okay, so we're going to write about a time that our feelings were hurt. So you might say, well, I mean, it'd really depend on your situation and what hurt your feelings. But for me, it would be if one of my friends didn't want to play with me when I wanted to play. So we have different strategies we can use. We can write letters that we know. So if I think about the word my, I know the sound M, mountain, we learned that sound. So a tall M, because this is the start of my sentence. And if I don't know what letter comes next, I can just make a line. My, then I gotta think about friend. And if I don't know any of the letters in the word friend, I can just draw a little picture on the line. Remember, you do all the writing strategies on these lines before you make a big picture up here. Maybe I could just do like a little friend picture right here. So my friend won't. Let's see, do I know any of those? Well, I'm going to use another strategy. Remember, another strategy was a loop-to-loop, if I don't know those sounds yet. Won't play parrot. Know that one. We didn't learn it yet, but I remember seeing it on my alphabet chart. You can always pull out your alphabet chart when you're writing, and you can write any of these letters. You can use the sounds that you know, and if you're not sure of the sounds, it's just good practice to write your letters. So my friends won't play with, maybe you do know some letters, so you start writing some letters. Me, and that's another mountain. E, elephant. And then I'm going to put a period so I know my sentence is all done. So you can use any of these writing strategies to write on your lines. Write about a time that your feelings were hurt. And then you can draw a lovely picture. So I might draw me with a soccer ball and my friends not wanting to play that game with me. And I would probably draw a sad face. So you draw and write about something that you choose. And then we will be ready to do our math. So today's math looks like this. It says 2-1. So in today's math, we are going to compare some different things and decide which group has more and which group has less and what groups are equal. That means they have the same amount. Open it up here. Right here, number 1. It's in the shape of a star. One way I can figure out if there's more plates or more napkins is to make partners. You know how we have peanut butter and jelly partners at school, right? You have one partner that you can talk to and go to learning labs with. So we're going to partner them up and see if we have enough so everyone has one partner. So we do that by drawing a line. We partner a plate with a napkin. Then we partner another plate with another napkin. And it actually is showing you how to do it with the dotted lines. We partner a plate with a napkin and a plate with a napkin. I have one more napkin, but no more plates. There's no more plates there, but there's one lonely napkin. So which group has more? Yeah, the napkins, because there's no partner for this napkin. So we were looking for the group that had more. So we're going to circle the napkins because they had more. Number 2 is in the shape of an apple. We have party hats and party blowers, and we're going to partner them up and see which group has more. Hat to party blower, draw on those lines. Hat to party blower. I'm all out of hats and party blowers. That means they have the same amount. They match perfectly. They're perfect partners. They're equal. They're the same. Okay, let's try this one on our own without any lines to trace. We're going to do pencils and notebooks. Let's see if they all have a partner. So I'm going to draw a notebook to a pencil, a notebook to a pencil, and a notebook to a pencil. So this time I want you to tell me which group has less, which one has fewer, smaller amount. Yeah, if you said pencil, you're correct. The pencils are all gone now that I partnered them up, but I still have more notebooks without partners. So I'll circle the pencil group. Okay, last one, we have lunch boxes and sandwiches. So we're gonna partner those up. Sandwich and lunchbox, sandwich and lunchbox, sandwich and lunchbox, sandwich and lunchbox. I have a sandwich and no lunchbox to put it in. So which group has more this time? Tell me which group has more. Yeah, there's an extra sandwich, isn't there? So we're going to circle the group that has more. That's kind of tricky. You have to listen carefully to the question, don't you, to know if you're looking for a group that has more or less. Now, the outside of your math magazine, it looks like this. That is just if you and your family want to do extra practice with things at home. You don't have to do this side. It's just there if you would like to try and practice. They can be really fun sometimes. They have fun activities on them, and that's up to you. And your family, of course. Okay. We're also going to review the number 5 today. Special number today is 5. Those 5s can be tricky. That's why we practice a lot, so they're not tricky for us anymore. Now remember, there's different ways you can write a 5. You can go back, down, out, and around. Or, this is the way we do it a lot, we do the straight line, and we give them a hat and a big belly. Straight line, hat, belly. We're going to do some more. Straight line, hat, belly. Straight line, hat, belly. Straight line, hat, belly. Now we need to figure out if the number 5 is even or odd, and we do that with making our dots and partnering them up, just like we did in our last math paper. So I'm going to make 5 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm going to partner them up. This dot has a partner. This dot has a partner. Oh no, I have one lonely dot. When there's not enough partners, that means it's an odd number. So we circle odd. Then you have to go right here to the baseballs and color in 5. Help me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can color them nicer and neater than this on your paper if you would like. But that shows that there are 5 baseballs. And then this, remember, this is called a 10 frame. That just means there's 10 spots in it, and it makes it easier to count. We only need to put 5 circles in our 10 frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Then we're going to come right here and circle all the 5s. And be careful because they try to trick you. So look at this. That almost looks like a 5, but it's actually the new letter we just learned about the slithery snake. That is a letter S. So we need to circle only the 5s. That's a 3. That's an S. Oh, there's a 5. That's a 7. That's a 3. S. There's a 5. And there's another 5. 6, 3, oh, and another 5. There we go. And then we're going to think about what number comes before 5 and after 5. So when I do this, the easiest way to do it is to start with number 1 and then think about the numbers that come before and after 5. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, stop. What number did we just say before we got to 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to do our 4, short line, long line, meet in the middle. And then we're going to figure out what comes next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to make our number 6, just like that. And it's okay if your 6 isn't perfect. We're going to have lots more practice with 6 next week. All right, good counting and writing those number 5s. Such a good mathematician. Okay, now we're going to do some reading. Let me pull up my reading screen for you. Here it comes. Okay. Kindaroo brought us a new silly sentence. So Kindaroo's silly sentence is, don't disturb the dinosaur. So think about what sounds you hear at the beginning of don't, disturb, and dinosaur. What sounds do you hear? Hear the d sound? What letter makes that sound, I wonder? Let's see. There is our Dan the dinosaur friend. Here's the dinosaur, and here's what the letter looks like without the dinosaur. So of course we have a silly cartoon for our letter.
Dinosaur. D, d, d. D, 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 d. D, d.
Okay, we're gonna talk about our mystery cards and see what's underneath of them. What do we have here? Some of you might say plates, but remember these are all words that start with d, like the dinosaur. So we're gonna call these dishes. Dishes. Check our next mystery card. Dog and duck. Dishes, dog, and duck all start with the d sound. What is your mouth doing when you make that sound? D, d. I notice, because I can see myself, that my mouth is open. Both my lips and my teeth are open. D. And my tongue is on the top of my mouth, right behind my teeth. D. Now I want to talk to you about how you make the letter D sound. Some of my friends like to say duh for D, but we got to cut off the so I use my imaginary scissors with my fingers right here, and I just say duh, and I cut off the There's no in the D sound. It's like a bouncing ball. So when you say it, you might bounce your finger to help you. It goes d, d, d. It's a very short sound. D, 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 just like that. So we have our tall D right here and our small d right there. And we will be practicing to write the tall D and the small d. So Dan the dinosaur helps us to write the small d. See his head and his foot? They make one straight line. See? One straight line. And then his body curves around, his tail goes behind him. So remember when we talked about the slithery snake, we talked about our left hand, left, L for left, and our right hand, and the tail goes to the left around. So it's a straight line from head to foot, and then left around his tail. His tail is behind him, so it goes that way. And of course, we have our book to read today. Hooray for me! And you can check out our separate YouTube video when you're ready to practice reading your book. But right now, I need you to get out a piece of paper and something to write with, or a dry erase board if you have it. So you can do a few practice Ds with me, and then you can do it on your letter D paper that you have to complete and turn into me on Monday. It's always good to practice first. You make it so you can see me writing. Okay, so let's do our small d. And here is Dan the dinosaur. Right there he is. So we go from head to the foot, straight line. And then we go this way, left around the tail. So try a few of those. Dan the dinosaur. We don't want them to go that way because that would be a bat and a ball. We go this way, Dan the dinosaur. Now we're gonna make some tall Ds. So the tall D also starts with a straight line. And then we're gonna go and give him a big belly the same way we give a number 5 a belly. So that goes this way. The belly goes in front. The tail goes behind. The belly goes in front. So try a few tall Ds on your paper or dry erase board or whatever you're practicing on. Then you'll be ready to do it on your letter D paper. Just tall Ds. Very good. You did wonderful. Thanks for tuning in today. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. And of course, remember, we are doing Zoom this Friday morning from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. If you need extra help with anything, you can get on with me or Mrs. Palmer. Mrs. Palmer is your teacher. So maybe we'll see you then. But if not, have a great weekend. Have your parents send us pictures of your work, or you can bring your work back to school with you on Monday, or you can drop off your folder with your work in it in the kindergarten tote outside by the back doors. So lots of different ways to show us your amazing work. Let's end today with a cheer. And I know whenever I ask my friends about doing a cheer, they always pick the roller coaster cheer. So let's do that together. We're gonna get on the roller coaster and ride it to celebrate all your hard work. So to do that, we put on our harness, click, and it's a bumpy ride. Chug, 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 chug. Look out for the birds. We're going up high. Chug, chug, chug. And then we put our arms up and we go down the hill. Woo! And then we go to this side. Woo! And then we go to the other side. Woo! And then we whoop-de-whoop. Woo! And then we're back. Okay, we made it through the roller coaster. Unbuckle. Fantastic work today. If you have any questions about anything, your parents can call us or email us or get on the Class Dojo and send us a message. Love you all, friends. See you later.